Shorting Russia may have seemed like a pretty lucrative trade, but with the exchanges halted, a lot of people are effectively stuck in those positions. Leslie Picker joins us right now with more on that. Leslie, what's the situation?
Yeah, Becky, you would think that shorting Russia would be super profitable with stocks from that region effectively in free fall before those markets shut down. But in fact, as you mentioned, short sellers were actually in shorts in Russian companies listed abroad are up $723 million in mark-to-market profit year to date, according to S3 Partners. But it's difficult for short sellers to really crystallize those profits with much of the trading in Russian stocks abroad suspended. Short sellers, in addition to long shareholders, are effectively stuck in their positions until the Moscow exchange reopens, which won't be for at least a few more days. The longer short sellers wait to cash out, the more fees may cut into their profit. Stock borrow rates can rise even though markets are closed. That's because as more long shareholders seek to exit their positions, the stock borrow pool will shrink, causing rates which are paid daily to rise. S3 Partners says they've seen fees jump from 65 basis points from the end of 2021 to more than 2% on average, and in some cases over 20% for some of these ADRs. That will force more shorts to cover, which will actually provide liquidity for long sellers looking to exit when trading resumes. Guys.
Leslie, it seems almost like karmic justice, trying to profit on people's pain there.
It's that, although, a lot of these short sellers were short Russian ADRs before the crisis even came to the fore. They've been in these trades for a long time, just betting on the decline of the Russian stock market. And so, it's kind of an interesting sidebar to the whole dynamic of a market being shut down so long. What exactly happens and how does that affect various players on either side of the trade? In the case of the short sellers, it's one in which they've effectively been stuck in their positions just as long short sellers have. That said, when the market does reopen, and this is what you hear short sellers talk about all the time, we provide liquidity, we provide liquidity. In this case, they actually would provide liquidity for long short seller or long holders looking to exit their positions because short sellers would buy to cover.
Just complicated market. It proves that this is not easy to do, no matter how much you think you understand which way things are headed.
No, I think a lot of people are sitting out any type of trade related to Russia, Ukraine right now as a result of just all the uncertainty, all the volatility, and the fact that there is just no trading to be had.